Have you ever wondered why some women command a man's attention effortlessly, while others exhaust themselves chasing without reward? What if the secret to making him pursue you isn't in doing more, but in the elegant power of doing less? Welcome to Feminine Queen, where I guide you, my queens, to embrace your inner strength and timeless wisdom. Today, I'm unveiling a transformative art, ignoring a man the right way, not with bitterness, but with purpose, grace, and unshakable confidence. This isn't about playing games, it's about wielding silence as a scepter, making him chase you like an addict. By the end of this video, you'll have 10 powerful steps to shift the dynamic, elevate your worth, and step boldly into your regal essence. 1. The sovereign's silence, weaponizing absence, energetic power. My queens, silence isn't empty, it's a throne you ascend with commanding presence. When you stop chasing, those endless texts, the late-night calls, the subtle social media hints, you reclaim your energy, letting it pulse within you instead of pouring it out for him. Stoicism teaches that true power lies in mastering your reactions, not in controlling his actions. By stepping back, you're not being cold. You're channeling Carl Jung's wisdom of withdrawing projections, halting the stream of attention that props up his ego. This forces him to face the man beneath his mask, stirring a restless curiosity. That void you create becomes a magnetic pull, a puzzle his mind aches to solve. Your absence isn't passive, it's a deliberate act of power, a regal signal that says, "I am enough." In this stillness, your value skyrockets, and he feels the weight of your absence like a call he can't ignore. His instinct to pursue kicks in, not because you demanded it, but because your silence commands it. You are a feminine queen, and your energy, once freely given, is now a treasure he must earn. 2. Starving the false king, withdrawing ego sustenance. Stop feeding his ego. Every quick reply, every just checking in, every moment you break your silence. It's like offering a feast to a king who hasn't earned it. Carl Jung warned of unconscious giving, where you feed his false persona while your own soul hungers. A feminine queen knows her energy is sacred, not a handout. Stoicism calls for discernment. Choose what nourishes your spirit over what depletes it. When you stop fueling his ego with your attention, you're not punishing him, you're honoring yourself, drawing a line that declares, "My worth is non-negotiable." This withdrawal holds up a mirror, forcing him to confront his shadow, the insecurities he's hidden under your constant presence. He'll feel the hunger for what he took for granted, a shift that rattles his sense of control. This isn't cruelty, my ladies. It's clarity, a refusal to let your light dim for his comfort. By starving the false king, you awaken the potential for real connection, or reveal if he's only chasing his own reflection. You are a feminine queen, and your energy is reserved for those who match your depth. 3. The alchemy of stillness. Silence as soul language. Power of silence. Silence, my queens, is more than quiet. It's a language of the soul, potent and profound. Carl Jung believed the deepest truths emerge in what's left unsaid, while Stoicism praises the strength of measured speech over reckless chatter. When you hold your tongue, you're not retreating. You're weaving a spell of mystery that he can't escape. Without your words to guide him, he's left with echoing questions. Why isn't she reaching out? What's changed that pull him into the depths of his own psyche? What Carl Jung called the shadow. Your silence is an alchemical fire, burning away noise to reveal truth. By refusing drama or explanations, you rise above the fray, rooted in your own wisdom. This stillness creates tension he can't ignore, a void that stirs his instinct to chase. It's not passive aggression, it's the regal resolve of a queen who knows her voice is a privilege, not a given. You are a feminine queen, and your silence speaks louder than any argument ever could. 4. Crafting the enigma, the magnetic power of the unanswered. Let him wonder. There's a magic in mystery, my ladies, and you wield it when you leave him guessing. Carl Jung saw symbols as gateways to the unconscious, and by offering no answers, no texts, no clues, you become a living enigma. Stoicism teaches you to find riches in your inner world, not in spilling your soul for others to claim. That unanswered space sparks his curiosity, tapping a primal urge to pursue what eludes him. He'll replay your last words, search for meaning in your silence, and feel the pull of the unknown. This isn't manipulation, it's the natural pull of scarcity, amplifying your worth. By staying silent, you let his mind wrestle with the puzzle of you, driving him to act or reveal his true intentions. You don't rush to fill the void. You let it work its magic, knowing a queen's power lies in her restraint. You are a feminine queen, and your enigma is the crown that draws him in. 5. The coronation of self, reclaiming your inner throne, disconnect to shine. Disconnecting isn't retreat, my queens, it's your coronation, a bold claim to your inner throne. Carl Jung's concept of individuation is your royal path, becoming whole, untethered from his approval. Stoicism builds your inner citadel, a fortress of peace no one can breach. When you pour your energy into your dreams, your joys, your quiet moments, you radiate a light that's impossible to ignore. He'll sense the shift, the neediness gone, replaced by a woman who shines with self-assurance. This isn't about making him miss you, it's about you thriving, choosing yourself over his fleeting attention. Your self-possessed glow, rooted in stoic resolve and Carl Jung's call to wholeness, becomes a magnetic force. He's drawn not just to you, but to the vision of his own potential reflected in your radiance. You are a feminine queen, crowned by your own strength, and your light pulls him in like a tide. All right, feminine queens, thank you for being the heart of this incredible community. We wouldn't be here without your likes, comments, and shares. Keep that powerful energy flowing, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and share. I'll love you forever for it. 6. The unspoken decree. Boundaries etched in energy. Set boundaries without words. Boundaries aren't shouted, my queens. They're lived with quiet power. Stoicism reminds you that actions reveal character far more than words, while Carl Jung saw conscious choices as the soul's awakening. When you stop replying to half-hearted texts or jumping at last-minute plans, you're not being petty, you're etching a line in energy that says, "My presence is a privilege." This silent decree rattles him, shaking the foundation of his assumed control. He'll feel the shift, the gate to your kingdom now guarded, and it'll force him to confront his own intentions. You don't need to argue or explain. Your withdrawal speaks with the clarity of a queen who knows her worth. This boundary isn't a wall to keep him out. It's a mirror showing him what he must rise to meet. By embodying your value, you teach others how to approach you without a single word. You are a feminine queen, and your energy is your sacred domain. 7. The throne room test. Awaiting intentional approach. Let him come to you. Once your boundaries are set, my ladies, it's time to sit poised on your throne and observe. Stoicism teaches you to master what's yours, your choices, your peace, while letting the rest unfold. Carl Jung would call this acting from your true self, free of fear or grasping. In this stillness, you tend to your realm, your passions, your purpose, while he faces the test of his intentions. Will he step forward with effort, showing he values your presence? Or will he fade, revealing his heart was never truly in it? You remain unshaken, watching with the calm of a queen who needs no one to complete her. This isn't passive waiting, it's active reigning, letting his actions speak while you hold your ground. The throne room test reveals his worth, and your power lies in trusting the truth to surface. You are a feminine queen, and only those who approach with intention may enter your court. 8. Emotional citadel, fortifying the inner sanctum, emotional sovereignty. Your emotions are your sacred sanctum, my queens, and you guard them with fierce grace. Stoicism offers the art of pausing, choosing your response, rather than letting his hot and cold game stir chaos. Carl Jung urged relating consciously to your inner world, observing patterns without letting them rule you. When he pulls back or tests your patience, you watch with a cool eye, noting his actions without letting them pierce your peace. This isn't coldness, it's sovereignty, a refusal to let anyone invade your emotional citadel. Your chosen responses, rooted in self-awareness, make you untouchable, a presence he can't shake. By stepping back, you protect your core from his fluctuations, preserving your radiance for what truly matters. This inner strength, blending Stoic discipline and Carl Jung's depth, is your greatest asset. You are a feminine queen, and your heart is a fortress no storm can breach. 9. Archetypal anchoring. Embodying timeless feminine power, connecting to the eternal feminine. Within you, my ladies, pulse the ancient energies of the feminine. Queen, wise woman, lover, huntress, gifts from Carl Jung's collective unconscious. Stoicism lends the discipline to channel these archetypes with purpose, rooting your actions in strength. Call on the queen to set unwavering boundaries, the wise woman to discern his true intentions, the lover to open your heart only when he's earned it, and the huntress to guard your sacred energy. This isn't pretense, it's a connection to the eternal feminine flowing through you, a power as old as time. When you embody these forces, you don't just act regal, you resonate with universal authority. He senses this depth, this timeless presence, and it draws him to you like a tide to the shore. Your strength isn't fleeting, it's anchored in the wisdom of ages, making you a force he can't ignore. You are a feminine queen, a living embodiment of eternal power. 10. Sacred withdrawal and conscious detachment. Ritualizing release. Withdrawal is no mere tactic, my queens. It's a sacred act of self-devotion. Stoicism's amor fati invites you to embrace every twist of fate, even letting go, while Carl Jung saw stepping back as a crucible for renewal. Make your silence a ritual. Light a candle, journal your truth, walk in nature, or study wisdom that feeds your soul. This isn't about pining for his return, it's about pouring love into you, honoring your growth over his response. By detaching consciously, you free yourself from clinging, creating space for his genuine effort or your next chapter. This sacred release, blending Stoic virtue and Carl Jung's call to individuation, transforms absence into fertile ground. You're not waiting for a savior, you're rising as your own. You are a feminine queen, complete in your stillness, radiant in your independence, ready for whatever destiny brings. My queens, your silence isn't a trick to ensnare him, it's the scepter of your sovereignty, a testament to the strength within you. These 10 steps aren't just about sparking his chase, they're about awakening the feminine queen you already are, a woman of grace, wisdom, and unshakable power. This path is about standing tall in your truth, letting your inner light draw only those worthy of your presence. You've learned to wield absence, guard your energy, master your emotions, and anchor yourself in timeless feminine strength. Guided by Stoic resilience and Carl Jung's soulful insights. Know this, my ladies. Your worth doesn't depend on his attention. You are whole, radiant, and regal, with or without him. When you live from this truth, you become a magnet, not because you need to, but because your essence demands it. These strategies are your guide to self-mastery, a gift for the modern queen to shine in love and beyond. So take them, embody them, and watch your world transform as you step fully into your power. You are a feminine queen, and your throne is yours to claim. If this video moved you, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and pass it along to your sister queens. Your energy fuels Feminine Queen, and I'm endlessly grateful for every one of you. Subscribe and tap the bell to stay with us on this journey. We're building a kingdom of empowered women, and I want you at the heart of it. Until next time, my queens, hold your silence with regal dignity and let your brilliance light the way. The world bows to those who know their worth, and you, my ladies, are worth everything. You are a feminine queen, and your reign is just beginning.